Y'all, so one of my favorite shows out right now, BMF, is back on, and I'm excited about it. However, I didn't know Tyler Perry was a part of the production. Like, what's going on with the wigs here? 2 Chainz, okay, you want to hide the locks, but Neo's? Anywho, we already know Meech is down in Atlanta. He's trying to build a new crew. He's been there for 36 hours and already got into a fight, has beef, and is working with suspicious looking people down in Magic City, i.e. Neo. And I really don't trust 2 Chainz either, but you know, he his good boy Ty people. Y'all remember Ty, Carisha husband, when she gave that 1 or 2 words last season, and we was like, what, why, who, huh? Yeah, he the one that got pow-powed, and he ain't with us no more. 2 Chainz wasn't feeling Meech at first, but he came around. They gonna work together. So this is the crew they got right now. They had a runner. Spoiler alert, the boy with the 2 plats got pow-powed from Meek's new enemy. And I forgot his name, okay? It's still new. I'm gonna get it. I should know because last season they was getting into it. But you know, he had the long locks. And he the one that's feeding the kids. You know, they said that he was like the Black Panther in the hood, giving back to the community and everything. But he can't stand Meech. He ain't like him ever since he seen him at Freaknik. Now, Terry is back in the Detroit, that is. Because y'all know this episode is Detroit over everybody. He's still running things. But Meech is really still running things. Like, Terry think he running things, but he really ain't running nothing but his mouth. Ain't nobody really listening to him. They taking orders from me. Now, that one all the way over there in the red, over there with the high top fade. Now, y'all know Markeisha. And shout out to Tanasia Welch, who's like the real life Markeisha. I guess she ain't like how her story was being told over here, so she gonna tell her own story and make her own movie, and I don't know where and when it's gonna be, but I'm gonna watch, because she said, y'all done went and got Lala, honey, I'm a chocolate woman, and Lala way too old to have been playing me, and I said, okay then. Anywho, you know, Terry's so tender, they don't really trust him, but he wanted to take out, I guess I thought it was DC Young Fly's character, so I guess we ain't gonna see DC Young Fly, I don't know. Anyway, somebody else, basically, long story short, somebody else took out the character, so Terry had to get his hands dirty, and that was all Meech doing from a whole nother state, okay? Things was running smooth now. When the episode first started, we saw them, you know, after they had got locked up, and Terry and Meech was getting into it. I personally think it was Terry's fault for being loose-lipped over the phone. Yet Terry is out walking around free, and Meech is still sitting under the cell right now. Like, the man did the crime, but he did his time. I mean, let him out now. Goodness gracious. Speaking of Terry, not to be rambling, let me get off my soapbox. Here's Markeisha. She was laying there because, you know, she got hit in that drive-by. And, you know, we didn't need Terry losing yet another eye. No offense to me, I'm just saying. But, you know, Terry is like, I'm going to take care of this. I'm getting a house built for our family. Like, this lady is married and way older than you and got like 2 old kids. Like, what? She has a husband. How are y'all going to explain this to the children, including the child that he got on the way? Speaking of babies on the way, Terry, baby mama, when I say Terry got all the audacity, like, Terry gonna bring Lala old tail self up in the house when she got released from the hospital. This was after she done went and told old Jeannie Mai and them that Terry is worth every inch. Because, you know, I'm just going all over the place. Ain't no order right now. This is the first episode, okay? Y'all? We just gonna get it how we live, okay? Jeannie Mai, Detective Brian's old jump off, and her new partner went to visit Lala in the hospital. And then the new lady was like, you know, you got all this going on, drive-by shootings, you know, you're on life support. Is the D that good? And Lala said it's worth every inch. Honey, I guess. But, you know who don't find this funny? His baby mama. And y'all see the baby over there. Like, the baby over there, and then she got one baking in the oven. Oh, child. Terry, cockeyed self, gonna bring Markeisha into the house. Talking about Markeisha needs somewhere to stay for the night. I thought Terry was still 17. Like, did he have a birthday or something that we missed? He coming in there with his girlfriend. He got two kids, a child, and then one on the way, and a married woman who's grown, but he's in high school. And then he's talking about, well, we on the run, and we got people on the lookout, but she got to stay here tonight. And then here go old Lucille talking about, oh, you know what? Just go ahead, take her up to your room. What? What? Is he even legal? Like, is he even 18 at this point? This whole thing is a mess. And the baby mama wasn't having it. She like, I've been letting a whole lot of ish go. But this, Ninja, you lost your mind. Even his daddy was like, have you lost your mind? Clearly he lost his mind out there. He need to go and find it. Because how dare you bring your jump off in here? Your Mary jump off at that. The reason why y'all even was in a drive-by situation in the first place. And while they having Sunday dinner, where is Meech kids? Why they ain't never at the house? I don't never see them. But, I mean, I guess. And while old cheating Charles is sitting over there hanging his head low, he up there in a whole nother scene gonna come from behind and try to wrap his arms around his wife, thinking that a little gentle hug from the back was gonna do. And she was like, listen, I still want to divorce you. I don't want you. I am tired of living check to check, and you got the nerve to be cheating when I can just let Meech pay my bills and quit Wendy's? Ninja, please. He couldn't believe it. He like, divorce? We can't afford no divorce. We're too broke. I don't got nowhere to go. So I'm staying here. And Lucille was like, well, look, we can go through with the divorce and you can stay here, but you can sleep on the couch. And he was like, this is my house. I'm not sleeping on no couch. So later, after Terry said he moving out because they breathing down his neck, again, how a minor is putting a down payment on the house to even move out is just beyond me. But whatever. I don't know. I guess a lot of time passed. I don't know. Anyway. Back to the story at hand. When Terry said he was moving out, then, little Nikki was like, well, I guess I got Terry's room. And then Lucille gonna say, no, that's your daddy's room. I said, oh, Lord, when I say she is done with this man, she is done with this man. She was already tired of this humble living they've been doing. This ain't good times. And then cheating, it's unforgivable. Now, I know some women will forgive it, but not when we up here and I gotta work at Wendy's flipping burgers. No, we will not. Which is crazy because, I think in real life, the dad ended up working with Meech and them like later down the line. So, I mean, we could have avoided all this to begin with and the parents could have stayed together. And maybe if they ain't had no financial crisis, he wouldn't have time to step out and cheat. It's the nerve. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Lucille is done with it. Like, she was like, I'm tired of everybody being in my business. I'm on a new church, so I guess we ain't gonna see Snoop the pastor no more. She's tired of everybody talking about them and what they got going on. Then Meech sent one of his boys up there to check on Mama, bring her flowers and food. And, she's all excited. And here go cheating Charles, mad because he came in. Now, I'd be tripping, too, if somebody walked in my house with a key that I ain't give him. But, I mean, you ain't bringing no flowers or no food, so let her enjoy, please. Now, how y'all feel about this part? This is sad to me because I feel like Detective Bryant failed as a husband in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and he failed as a father here. I blame him because the boy been trying to tell you he's being bullied at school. Now, he did go up to the school to try to get to the bottom of it, and the boy didn't say nothing, obviously, because he was scared. At what point do you just switch schools? Like, you don't want the inconvenience of transferring him to a different school and now he's in jail in juvie? You know he ain't built for this. And poor little naive son just thinking every day he thinking, am I about to get out? Am I about to get out? Am I about to leave? So then when they was about to take him to juvie, he kept stopping and talking to him. And I said, there's some good acting here because ain't no way we about to stop what we doing to let y'all have no conversation. And he done took his colored pencils and his comic book. I am so nervous for what's going to happen to this child up in this prison. Ooh-wee. But he did take a life. Like, you actually did the crime. And then like you're going to do some time. And hopefully he can serve all his time in juvie. I heard it's some, adults in there. I don't know. Ooh, this ain't looking good. Oh, and speaking of little Jeannie Mai, she was up here giving him hell the whole time. She a dirty cop. Because when they was over there trying to figure out, who Pow DC Young Fly or whoever that was, she went and when her new partner wasn't looking, stole some drugs. What y'all think about this episode?